Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. And when we last left off, we fitted up the engine, a little bit of the front suspension, got the rear suspension in and ready to go, and we were going to start this episode by mounting some tires. So we have 4 brand new Retro 12s. The tires we need are vintage tire 205/75 15s. So let's go ahead and go to the tire shop. 205/75 15s, and I think the wall sees 205/75 R15 should fit, and we'll go with the really big white walls. $1,000. Let's go ahead and mount these bad boys up with tire C. This will look like it just got out of the car hop. It'll look pretty good, especially if we can get some flames or something on it. That'd be pretty cool. Let's go ahead and mount all of these tires. We can go ahead and get the rear tires mounted while we're back there. Go ahead and take this bad boy there. Install. Then we'll be ready to swap them out pit crew style. There you go. And balance that one. Take that one. Install that one. And then we're able to mount it right cha. All right, Rim Retro 12. First tire going on. And it looks pretty good. Got the nice classic going. So we'll balance this tire. Take that tire, and I believe we are done. Yes, we are indeed. Whoops. Didn't mean to go to the menu. We'll go ahead and mount this vintage tire. Mount our last tire up. And that'll be looking good, Christmas tree. All right, take that. Balance. There you go. Sweet. So let's go ahead and get working on our front suspension here. I don't think we have to do, it wouldn't make any sense to pull the springs because we can't repair any of the suspension parts anyway. So we'll just work with what we got here. We have one good steering knuckle C. We have one good bottom suspension arm. 2 good upper suspension arms. That makes me feel good. Let's go ahead and buy our 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We need 12 regular old rubber bushings as per usual in our suspension here. So we need a lot of these bad boys. Then we will we'll head on over to the warehouse and see if we have any lower suspension arms that we can pull out. I don't believe we have anything like tie rods, unfortunately, and we don't have any sway bars, anything like that, I don't believe. So we'll sort of be flailing. We'll see if we can get a suspension arm C, but we'll put on the uppers since the uppers are good to go. And we'll go ahead and put on our lower or bottom. Very important to remember bottom, not lower. They are different. So bottom suspension arm there. We have no front axle knuckle covers. No inner tie rods, sway bar, couldn't do anything with, and then our double wishbone shock absorber. Okay, so we need a bottom suspension arm. Keep your fingers and toes crossed here that we have a bottom suspension arm. The suspension is killing me. Haha, yes we do. All right, and a front axle knuckle cover. I do think we do need 2 of those. And a front steering knuckle C, quality 3. I like that. Front sway bar, I believe we were no, we actually couldn't use those anyway. Okay, we don't have any rear drive axles. Broken shock absorber Bs. Okay, we've got those. Wheel hub 4s, 99% hubcaps. You gotta be kidding me. We can't repair those, unfortunately, so we've got a few 99% parts. Let's go ahead and mount our, boop, it is sway bar B. Okay, let's go get sway bar B. Well, we couldn't because we couldn't repair it. That's why. I'm all over the place. But there's steering knuckle C, quality 3. I like it. Put in this the bottom suspension arm, upper suspension arms. And it should only be a matter of time. Luckily, we had a few front axle knuckle covers here to compensate for that, which is always good to see. The front wheel hub. We got one. I believe we repaired another front. Let me see. Front wheel hub. Yes. Front wheel hub. Say it with me now. Front wheel hub. We can do it. Suspension. Front wheel hub. Work with me, please. All right. 100% front wheel hub. We'll take it. I tell you, that's one good thing about having the mistake of doing several cars back to back to back. Even though the car wigged out and we couldn't save it, we got all those awesome parts. All right, so we need 2 wheel hub bearings. We need 2 hub caps. We are going to need 2 ventilated brake discs. Now, as far as the brake calipers, I'm not entirely sure if we fix those or not. So it'll be a crapshoot. Oh, I forgot the brake pads. Come on now. Need 2 sets of brake pads. How did I forget the pads? All right, pads are on. Calipers. Both calipers are good. And it does look like we have an extra cylinder. Sweet action. All right, so we need the inner and outer tie rods. We need the... Let's see, put in the hub bearing and the hub cap. Got the pads and the calipers. And I'm looking forward to selling all the junk in here for sure. All right, so we need 2 inner and outer tie rods, a sway bar B, and a whole wishbone suspension assembly. So 2 of those, 2 front springs, 2 front caps, a sway bar B, 2 inner tie rods. Where did they go? Steering rack. There we go. 2 outer tie rods and 2 inner tie rods. And that should complete the front end assembly. We do have to put together those suspension pieces, though. So we will do that when time allows, but we can put on our vintage tires. Looking good tires. Sweet. Then we just warped over here, which works out well. Put that on and that on. Then the tire, then all we got to do is go back to the suspension. Everything looking, oh, sway bar link B's. My mistake. I was going to get on the road and go careening off the side of a cliff. Sway bar B's, outstanding. Then all we have to do is worry about that suspension, eh? Here we go. All right, then we'll go ahead and get the shock absorber compressed. 1, 2, and 3. Now, there's a 4x4 Jeep DLC that came with this game. I can imagine the suspension parts that were added with that. If it's on Steam sale, I may end up picking it up. We'll see if it may be worth it, especially if this is going to become a full series where we rebuild every car in the game or something crazy like that. But that is that. Sweet. So I think our body condition our part condition should now be 100%. I don't think we've missed anything. Indeedy. So now we're back to the body parts. Let's go ahead and assemble our right headlight with the custom, the nice blacked out headlight. Assemble that. Our front bumper, we've got 2 custom bumpers. Also, we've got painted. Interesting indeed. All right, so the custom fenders. All right, the left door. Then we've got the mirror. Now the glass we are going to have to purchase. And it sucks because that's like real good glass. Well, that one's not, but you get the idea. All right, so the left tail light is going to be the custom. The rear bumper is going to be the custom painted. Ooh, this thing's going to look like midnight coming through this piece, I tell you. All right, the right door in. The side mirror. Then all we have to worry about is the hood and the glass. All right, so this is the Del Rey Custom. Let's go to the body shop and do the custom. So Del Rey Custom, we need the front left window, the front right window, we need the front window, we need a hood, we need a left body window, rear window, right body window. Excellent. Everything is purchased. There's your matte black hood. Let's get these windows in here. These should sell for some decent money when all is said and done. Body window, door window. All right, let's move this bad boy to garage entrance 1 so we can put in some interior pieces. So yeah, this thing looks awesome, blacked out. So the body condition's 78% because I believe, yes, we're missing the license plates. Forgot about the license plates. A 98% license plate. Not good enough. And then we need our bench seats here. Sweet. All right, assemble. So we had seat 3, leather C's. All right, so 2 seat 3 leather C's in our interior shop. Seat 3 leather C. Awesome, we get 2 of those. Or do we want to go with a seat 3 leather D's? Really black it out. I like that. We'll do that. Now, hopefully, we can actually put it in this thing. There's quite a few times where I try to put in a seat and it doesn't work. Ooh, we can. That's nice. And now just a bench. Bench custom. Now, I don't think... Is there a black bench custom? Bench custom. Bench custom leather 1. We will take it. $255. Nope, we need the assemble mode. There's our bench custom. And now we need just the steering wheel, which this one was $15. And I think that goes well with the feel of the race car. Steering wheel 15 is right now. So this should be everything, ladies and gentlemen, for the new car. Let's go ahead and look at it. 92%, just the license plates. Okay, I forgot about the license plate shop. Let's go plate shop. And just for one of my loyal subscribers, let's get 2 Oregon plates up in this piece. I don't know if that's actually the Oregon license plate, but, you know, it says it is. So some Oregon license plates right there and right there. And I believe, indeed. So the restoration bonus was $13,000, $83,000, 330 horsepower. Let's go ahead and move this into our paint shop and see what kind of awesome paint skills can pay the bills here. All right. So as far as the liveries go, the factory is the black. We have livery 1, ooh, which has that flame effect. And then livery 2, the blue, so like the lowrider sort of feel. Do we want this completely blacked out? I think we do. Now, do we want it a matte? A matte black looks pretty evil. The pearl black, make it shiny. The chameleon black. Metallic black should be fine. go ahead and paint her up. So now all of our parts are metallic black, including the white wall tires, which became black walls. Interesting. Move car to the dyno, and this will be the moment of truth. How much horsepower increase is there for this 57 Chevy? Proceed, please. So 330 is your stock. Car is running. Always good to see. Come on, give it the beans. Now that is really quick acceleration and a lot of power through the middle. 654 horses. Whoo! That is a monster. Sweet. So now that we've got the dyno run, let's take it out to the track, shall we? This always ends in a bad time. But what can we do? We can't see what's going to go on if we don't drive the car, right? I mean, 600 and something horsepower. We need to feel it. Feel the power between the legs, brother. Anytime. The car is so powerful, the game don't know what to do with it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 700 horses to the rear wheels. Wow. Jeez. Holy crap. Oh, wow. So these vintage white walls don't exactly have the grip to keep 700 horsepower down. Oh, man. Oh, this is terrible. Absolute garbage. Yeah, there needs to be, like, some controls. Like, let me use my steering wheel and let me shift gears manually, please. I bet I could hang on to this. But there's just so much torque, it kind of defeats the purpose of having... So you see what that did? It kind of defeats the purpose of having all this power if you're forced to drive with just a key. If you are either off the throttle completely or on the throttle completely, 700 horsepower in first gear, I mean, you're going to have a bad time. But the last thing to do for this episode, of course, is to send it off to a good home. I would like to keep it. I have plenty of garage space. I got the 10 levels achievement where, like, you buy 10 layers of a parking garage at, like, you know, increasing prices for each different layer. But I thought I was at the end of the game and didn't have a whole lot to do. I had like 10 million or some crazy astronomical number, so I just went to town. But there we go. The 57 Chevy has been repaired. It's been blacked out. I think it will find a good home for $83,000. We're going to cross the $500,000 mark. $550,000 game is saved. Let's go ahead and head to the warehouse and put in any parts that are fully 100%. By condition, please. So let's go down to the bottom, find our 100% parts, and just put these bad boys in. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Actually, what's our first 100% part? We can speed this up. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. And then we will sell the rest. See how much money that affords us here. Sell all. 4,900 bucks, and then we'll sell these shock absorbers quick, fast, and in a hurry for some more quick bucks. Up to 556,000. Head back on to episode 1 to see what I started at. But that's going to do it for me in this episode. Possibly this series, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if you'd like to see some different brand cars, different layout cars, maybe some rear engine cars or rear front wheel drive cars, you know. It's up to you. Or I can find something else to play until the NASCAR season starts. But thanks for coming along with me in this journey on Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video, whether it's Car Mechanic Sim or otherwise. Take care.